This story is about a man who has a Zimmer total knee, who also likes to ride his bike. What's so special about that, you ask? Well, there's a little more to the story. Not everyone can do the things that retired Lieutenant Colonel David Tomsky, United States Marine Corps, can do. But Dave asked us if he could share his inspiring message with the people who helped make it possible.
I don't think I could have gone another 5 years without having something done to alleviate my pain. So without the minimally invasive solution, I probably would have opted for a standard knee replacement and made the best of it. Because the alternative to that would be to stop moving, just sit on the couch, or start using more powerful pain medication, and that just wasn't an option for me.
Through the years, family biking along the ocean was a fun and healthy activity, and so was cross-training for running. But in 1997, that came to an end. Until he had his Zimmer knee replacement in 2004. It was a new beginning, made of titanium, you could say. Both his right knee and bike are made of it, and Dave took on more challenges using them. Why have a $10,000 16-pound bike unless it's for something very special?
This ride is 120 miles, going over 3 mountain passes. They start out and they pass over Squaw Pass, which goes from Evergreen all the way over to Idaho Springs. Beautiful views of the Continental Divide and beautiful views of Denver. Loveland Pass is the Continental Divide again. Once they get up to the top there, they're just going to be up on top of the world, basically. And then they land down at the bottom of Vail. Just past Vail is a town called Avon, and that's where they finish up. It's a challenge. It's definitely one of those lifetime challenges where people, they're not going to maybe do this every year, but it's one of those things they just want to check it off their bucket list.
So Dave Tomsky, 63-year-old retired Marine Colonel with a Zimmer total knee, is about to tackle 120 miles of mountain terrain with 3 peaks no less than 10,000 feet up. One is a mere 10 feet short of an oxygen-starved 12,000-foot elevation. Before tomorrow's monster ride, he was kind enough to offer some encouragement for everyone involved.
I'd say suck it up.
See you tomorrow, Dave. Dave Tomsky, a retired U.S. Marine officer, came to the Rockies in Colorado, all the way from Asheville, North Carolina, armed with his bike, his passion for a good challenge, and his Zimmer total knee. While Dave's results aren't typical and shouldn't be expected by the average patient, he's still headed for the triple bypass challenge.
It's 120 miles, over 3 mountain passes, 10,300 cumulative feet of climbing. I'm going to get back in my car on Sunday morning and go east instead of west.
Yes, he drove here in 2 days while the 120-mile extreme elevation bike challenge looms. That's 3,000 miles round trip. Here's some perspective on Dave's right knee.
There was, a lot of pain all the time. I used ice, I used a lot of Advil, and if I didn't have a car with cruise control, I'd have to stop and get out and stretch. There was just a lot of pain associated with walking. And of course, all that went away immediately as soon as I had the replacement.
And now here's 63-year-old Dave in the Rockies after driving almost 1,500 miles. And it's time to get geared up. It's pretty light out here at 5 in the morning. Gotta get ready. Prepped. Check the gear. Need to hydrate. Add fuel. Then he was gone, swallowed up by a sea of bikes and a sea of knees. Of all the nearly 7,000 knees beginning to churn for the entire day and perhaps evening, there was that Zimmer knee, the one that David Tomsky will use to climb the summits. This event isn't a race. Most riders just want to finish if possible. Others, including Dave, of course, would like to finish with a better than average time. Times can range anywhere from 8 to 13 hours, or not at all. Start your clock, Colonel. Because a truly unique patient like Dave Tomsky drove 1,500 miles to be in the Rockies to see what he can make his body endure in a grueling bike challenge called the Triple Bypass, you would have to wonder whether he's at all concerned about his total knee from Zimmer.
Got great equipment, my bike and my knee, so I should be able to ride to the end and get off my bike and feel pretty good about it.
After the first 10,000-foot mountain pass and 30-some miles later, the riders rolled through, happy to have made it here. 1 down, 2 to go, and just 80-some miles left. Look, there's Dave. Heading through highway after highway and road after road, town after town, the riders kept plugging away. Generally, it's 7 to 10 miles per hour up and 35 to 40 miles per hour down. But no matter what else, it was all about the elevation. The 12,000-foot height of Loveland Pass challenged them all the way to the top. Many of the cyclists encountered harsh elements along the way, and others experienced failure. Still, other challengers experienced incredible fatigue.
Started way back there and spent about an hour and a half climbing the last 10 miles. It's really steep. Just keeps on going up and up. The knee is great. The rest of me is terrible, but the knee feels fine.
There's a chance to be able to breathe again when careening down from the top. The highway speeds and shared roads make rest impossible. If you make it to the end, you make it to the party. More than that, you make it. David Tomsky, with his artificial Zimmer knee, made it, and in under 9.5 hours.
I got to tell all you guys who work on the Zimmer prosthesis that it's great. I couldn't have done this without the knee, and I couldn't have had the knee without you. So you are all with me on this ride, and I appreciate everything that you've done. Every part of my body hurts except my knee. So thanks a lot. I appreciate it.